Exhibition, online head-to-head. Entering online hub screen, you have 5 options, quick matches selected. Quick match. Matchmaking 32 options, Detroit Lions. New York, Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions. Searching for opponent is ready. But I can't hear when the crowd screams, still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought, yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Breeze going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Breeze now to throw. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
They'll take over.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Entering screen, resume. Entering, cancel, pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game, cancel.
Let's ride.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And his throw here is incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Trying to stuff it in there. Almost do it. Slipping.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Right side home. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
I'll move my camera.
Entering screen resume.
See how I like it right here. Up close and personal on your ass. Ah, look at that ass, motherfucker. What it do though, man? This dude keep not tear his ass up.
Entering cancel pop-up waiting for your pair to resume online game. Cancel.
I'll roll up some strong. Get this W. Gotta go work it.
Their game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They run the counter now. It's Peterson.
I would have changed my back.
Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground.
Trey Hendrickson on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints 17-yard line.
What up, though, John? Give me a share, baby boy. My homie. Yeah, we about to do work, man. We got early pick on this cat. I wasn't even paying attention when I got the pick. Shit. I was
so from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
Why? Yeah.
They run the counter. It's Peterson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent gain.
What you been doing, though, John?
Here's Peterson. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's Swift. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Did you, bro?
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions are going to take a 1st quarter
Yeah,
lead.
he was on vacation for a week.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the
I'm
option,
feeling like 10, 11%.
most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball.
I'm just now
in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of the defense.
It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
I lost that one last night. It would have put me at 25. Yeah, that would have put me at 25. Hell, I just realized, hell, I'm 16 up on Xbox. 31 and 15 on Xbox.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
400 spots. Wow.
stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
There we go. Wow. 400. That's tough. Cause see, that's big for y'all, cause you and Al, y'all motherfuckers is up there in the top.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. A run for Kamara on first down, but the running room closes up quickly as he's only able to get a yard there. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
I like Xbox, bro, but I don't like Xbox controller.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident.
So that's why I don't stream from Xbox too much, because typically when I'm playing on my Xbox, I play with my PlayStation controller, and I can't really, I ain't figured out how to stream with it yet. Because the way I gotta do it, I gotta link in to my computer and shit.
Here's Breeze to throw.
Good play.
So
yeah, so that shit right there. That shit gets me. But I like both, man. I play both.
Let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter,
so
they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
You see in that one group, in the Madden competitive group, shit, they put up $11. They put up an $11 tournament, right? $11 per head. Winner takes all, pretty much, or some shit, right? Xbox tournament filled up in one day. One day. We've been waiting 3 weeks to run the PlayStation side.
Credit to tackle that time to Deshaun Hand.
That's a really nice job.
And we had to drop it from 32. They dropped it from 32. They just trying to do 16. They had to turn down people on the Xbox. We had so many people in the tournament.
But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So, I don't know. I like both.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
We'll get a little defense going, man. Keep the dome on it, man. Put in face.
There's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook.
Yeah, John, real shit, but and it was only $11. I was like, so it wasn't like the tournament was that.
A gain of a yard on the play.
Like, he probably had 60, 70 people try to join the PlayStation side. Give me my pig.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
I thought I was going.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
I did.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Right, John.
Gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. About 3 yards there to the 27.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
5, 3, 2, 1.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's one of those, I know which side the running back's on, so I know which side is my dude.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. He is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Always back to the
Michael Thomas, 27 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
all stems back to the drop kick.
Will Lutz on for the point after. 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7.
We have 14.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
What's they saying? Flip the word.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Where's the thing? Yeah.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Sorry, here go that play you on. It's my play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's my play right here.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Right sideline, that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down, Lions.
And that play works against cover 2, cover 4, cover 3. It don't really work against man.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
That's about the only formation that it don't do as good with. The middle dude, he'll get up actually. No, I don't really want to get him. I switched it to this other play.
First down, here's a run with Peterson.
Bang, bang, bang.
Not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. On 1st and 10, Swift. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Had a sweaty-ass game last night against dude with down 3.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
6 seconds left. Tried to
Johnson on the counter. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
What up, though,
Chase?
Chase?
14 on that one and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
I didn't know that this time. I want to try something else.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
So beautiful. Shit, it's there. Why not, right? It's there.
There's Johnson. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him 40 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against
him. You hit
him
him like that, John?
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7. They're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Light up and run the counter.
Johnson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have taken the lead.
John.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Prater for the extra point.
But the counter time called up, baby. Counter time. Hashtag counting. Counter life.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken.
Boy, that's almost like that shit off my foot.
At their own 25-yard line.
I'm like a counter connoisseur.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball?
Oh my God.
If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
They got straight up, brought up like this.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 50-yard line.
But you're not on break. You still got stuff to do. You don't go on break until 11:15. Your break is only 15
Here's
minutes.
Breeze. Carrying it out deep for Smith. And lucky to get away with one.
Boy, go finish your work.
2nd down.
Incomplete.
David, I'm not playing. Like, you play around with your work every day like this. Like, and it's not cool.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze.
Give me that
This one is intercepted.
3 drop hits in 1 possession.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
I should have had time to freaking get my score.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
We're going to hit him with this new play, John.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
3 by 10, John.
The final shot before the break. Stanford. Marvin Jones. And he'll go out right near the 35-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Let's get back to the line. Let's get back to the start. Let's get back to how we start. How we start a game. This is inside. I mean, John,
the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Hello.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Lions.
My extended warranty. Well, if they don't stop calling me.
On first down, it's Peterson. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Stafford able to get this complete to Swift, his running back.
What you need,
It'll
you
be
got?
a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Second and 1.
You gotta tell me, I don't know. You're not saying nothing.
Stafford, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I'll get you something situated,
Second
okay?
and 1 is often an invitation to take the big
Come
shot
on, you gotta speak
downfield.
to me,
I
dog.
bet
You
the
gotta speak
offensive
to me. You
lineman
just
said,
kinda
are you
looking
kidding?
at me.
We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Oh, he's in a bad position.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
It's a gain of
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
I mean that
this is
shit.
ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
When I say it's counter time, folks, I mean that shit. A lot of
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
I got all this shit, too. I'm about to make a stretch of
They'll run it with Johnson. They'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
It's the Lions, folks. It's the Lions. It's the Lions.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes.
Lions, folks. Yes, sir.
And finally,
Hear me out. 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 You ain't never seen a motherfucking Detroit Lion run count. You ain't never seen a Lion run count like that.
This will make it into the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
We got a relationship. I call it riding the wave. You feel me? Riding the wave, baby. Riding the wave. Riding the wave, baby.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. Breeze has intercepted for the third time. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Push it forward.
He'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3. Decided to hit it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. They run again with Peterson. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saint 16. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll run on first down. It's Peterson. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed speed, allow for great penetration as they stuff that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Back down here live in New Orleans. It's the Lions holding on to the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4.
Check us out, man.
2nd and goal from the 1.
What's up? Watch the flip. Watch how the flip goes.
Stafford going to give this one to Johnson. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Texas.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
They're on 25-yard line.
Every game we step footy.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh. Now Breeze lost the football. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it. So they will indeed keep possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. 3rd down here.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Oh, yeah.
The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. This is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And now, boy, the ball's going to go up.
Entering. Attention, pop up. The connection to your peer has been lost.
2,
Exit game.
3. Tap out.
Entering online hub screen, you have 5 options. My lead top 100 is selected. Entering leaderboard. Entering online. Compare stats. Entering quick match. Matchmaking 32 options. Detroit. Searching for a phone. Estimated wait time 10 seconds. Matchmaking 32. Entering online hub screen. You have 5 options. The match is selected. Entering exhibition. Online head to head. Entering play friend. Quick match.
Saints.
Matchmaking 32 option. Searching for phone. Estimated wait time 30 seconds.
Smothered it. They talking about 30 seconds, bro. If I gotta wait 30 seconds, I'm telling you now, I ain't playing. What's wrong?
Phone is ready.
Can't get on green box? Okay. I got bye. I understand. He has already come to talk to me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week.
Chaz, is there something else you can do till we get on green box?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
See if you can do something else till I get your green box stuff, okay?
He's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Uh-oh, it's them Chiefs. Uh-oh, it's them Chiefs. Uh-oh, it's them Chiefs. Uh-oh, it's them Chiefs.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Taken down at the 41.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well.
Okay.
Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Chiefs.
He's got a first down, then some inside the 40. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
Tyreek Hill, 55 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. On paper coming in, you'd say that these guys are the better team by far, and they sort of showed their superiority there on the opening drive.
Yeah, they came in the heavy favorite in this game, and even though they're on the road, they just still just wiped it away, didn't they? They just said to everyone, we're the better team. We just showed it to you on this opening drive, and we expect to do it all game long.
Taken in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
Two shots. I got the Wildcat. We got a little.
Stafford and the Lions now have it first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
4 yards on the pickup.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run the counter. Johnson. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 24. 7 yards there and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
11-yard line.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
7.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a band.
Chaz. She said go through clever.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Ball carrier.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed out hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he's going to
She said go through clever to get through.
touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run.
Hit clever. Go to the main play. Go to the one that we were already in. We've already put in the code to one of them.
Excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
You don't want to both? Go to the other one.
How about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Extra point good by Prater. And we are tied at 7.
Just hit clever. That's not clever.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Wow, I need to go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see
Hold
what
on, give me a
last
second.
drive.
Do you have
When
something
score
else?
Points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock,
other work
let
that
their
you
defense
can
get a
do
chance
for
to
me
catch their breath,
until we
settle
get you
down,
into
and
clever.
relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Yes, no.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get
You got
behind the
that?
line.
We got to log in again?
It's a
Why
loss
is
of
it
a
logged?
yard,
It's
so it's back
Chaz.
to 3rd and 10.
I like the idea to
Here,
mix it
this
up
is
from
the
time
code
to
for
time,
that.
because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the
That's the
drawing
code to
board
get
with
in
that
there.
call.
Hey, you got 10 minutes for your next thing to start.
He'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team. As
Leo
it's
is
4th
in.
down.
Leave Leo alone.
Out. 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Let's go, D. No, you're not. You need to go use the bathroom or whatever it is that you need to do while you got a moment. Let's go, D.
Won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
You over taking all day to put it in?
Downs.
Yes.
On 1st down.
Counter time.
It's Peterson. Touchdown. Adrian Peterson. 28 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead.
That's right.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The kickoff
No,
unit
he's
as they
fine.
run up and
You
send
need
this
to
one
be
away.
getting ready for your next thing. You have 8 minutes before your
Taken
next
about
thing.
a yard deep.
Woo!
He stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
That speed out there. Let's go, Lions. Stand up, man.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
There we go.
And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
7, but it's 4th down.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run the counter. It's Johnson. There he goes left side. Touchdown.
Detroit.
Entering attention pop-up
Thought you was
connection
gonna come
to
in here
your
and that
peer has
silly
been
ass
lost.
motherfucking
Exit
Wildcat
game.
all game on me, bruh. Put that shit on conservative motherfucking option play, bruh. Go get this.
Entering online hub screen. You
Go
have
get him.
5
Go get him.
options.
Go get him. Every time he
Catches
running
selected.
silly ass out the pocket, go get him.
I use a dub, I'm a win, I won't lose with this.
Oh boy, hey man, let me go get my kids some food situated, man. I sit here whooping niggas all day,
Entering
boy.
main
That's 2 straight.
exhibition.
Took out the motherfucker. Boy, hey, boy, John, you see that shit, bro? He try to play me, John. He try to come out, boy. You see how I motherfucking, you see adjustment. People be like, man, you can't run man all game. I be like, yes, I can. You gotta know how to adjust it.
Play now. Online head-to-head.
Yeah, man, you gotta know how to adjust it.
Entering
You gonna
online
talk
hub
about
screen.
that,
You
man.
have 5 options.
You gonna have to
Batches
adjust
selected.
it. Ooh, we just hit the 25 mark, baby.
Riley compares
Hit the
tabs.
25 mark. Hit the 25 mark. I gotta play more head. I gotta play more games, son. I don't be playing enough. Hey, he popped that little scheme. Look at it. John, look, I'm gonna show you what's the difference with my man to man You know, y'all be like, man, your man-to-man is different than everybody else's man-to-man. I'm gonna show you why. You see that shit right here? Average pre-play adjustment per play on defense. I promise you, I don't care who's ranked, my shit is typically way higher than anybody. I'm talking way higher than anybody. Like, look at the rank difference and look how high mine is.
Quick match. Matchmaking 32 options. Searching for phone. Estimated wait time 30 seconds.
25 games up, y'all. 25 games up. They about to make me wait. If I gotta wait, I ain't waiting. I'm going to get dressed. If I get to 30 seconds, I'm going on and get dressed. I'm telling you that.
Entering, still searching pop-up. We are still searching for an opponent. What would you like to do? Continue.
I hit it no more.
Opponent is
we
ready.
Lock up or we don't. I guess they wanted to see me busting one more way. Prince, 3 minutes. Yes, sir.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet.
I like the new camera setup.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
I put this game to play bacon.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Ford Field. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Here I come, bacon.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result.
Bacon.
And concede.
Here I come, bacon.
Entering with slash restart screen. Yes, exit to menu.
It's just like my motherfucking
Entering online hub screen, you have 5 options.
Bacon is like my dog, man. This is my hobby right here.
And red, you edit,
we call this the bacon. We call this the bacon. The Lions first great bacon gaming.
Use ready. Play advanced setting part multiple west part on clear on brand west advanced thread play ready.
Yes, sir. This is Lions versus the great bacon gaming. Yes, sir. What it do, y'all? We got the man on the thing today.
Yes, the NFL is on EA Sports
and
we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. Set to go now on a wet and rainy night. And off we go from Tampa.
They got them creamsicles on.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not
yes,
by much. As
sir.
he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Bacon, man. He's number 426 in the world. He plays with nothing but the Bucks.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Yes, he
Nice play
is.
there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah,
He
win
stayed
that
left.
turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like
Oh,
that.
we
They
like
might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. As he throws there, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it.
We got a little rain, y'all. We got to
Fielded
keep
at
it
the
off.
20.
Let's go. We got this rain,
Good
y'all.
return there, 17 yards. And the
We got
Lions
great
will take
defense
over.
out there, man. We got great defense. Like I told y'all before, we started out with the same tray. Same tray.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup.
First play for to start the first drive.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
I got greedy.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said at the beginning. A great job defensively. Know where to go with the football. That led to the sack.
I seen something. I saw C2 checks, man. I thought it was something good. I thought it was something good. Who the fuck is 92? This shit.
41, not near enough for the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
In punt formation for the Lions.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends us away.
Too far.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
He know that counter's covered. You heard? He know the counter's covered. He's talking about he got a bad, long-ass street.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. On 2nd down, it's Jones.
Good run.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
He was brought down by Will.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Oh, nice catch.
Godwin, it's complete. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first.
Really? Really? Did we just see that?
Nice
That's a
catch.
big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a 1st down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first.
That was a nice catch.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he gets us to the other side of midfield.
Let's go, fellas. Come on, man. Too much off that damn
17 more
screen.
yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily.
Way too much.
Use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover,
let's go.
He just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say?
Watch
Get
the
those
cross.
backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
There we go.
Better than the 1 yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space.
You gotta do it. You gotta do what you gotta do.
To get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
You gotta do what you gotta do, babe.
From the gun, it's Brady. Under pressure.
You gotta do what you gotta do, babe.
They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Jarrell Davis. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs.
3rd down. Nothing big.
Shotgun now for Brady. He's got it.
Oh, we couldn't get to the rod.
As they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 2nd quarter. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Brady gives this one off to Jones.
That's me.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Good tackle made.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Yeah, we adjust.
From the 24, Brady.
Linebacker, bro, put your hands up.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
Come on, look, you even hear him say, look, the linebacker's supposed to put his hands up.
1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Here's Brady to throw. He'll set up the screen.
That's me.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
That's me. Even though he's going to that, you got to be ready for the pass.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
It's Brady.
They go back to the ground with Jones.
Come on.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought.
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Man, we got a hell of a game going right here, man.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Let's go.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Let's go.
They'll go with Jones.
There we go.
And they'll wind up being knocked back to the
There we go.
line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
They'll run with a former Bulldog. It's the rookie DeAndre Swift.
Go.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. It's a first down on a gain of 10. It seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground again. And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford.
Oh, he fucking got the sack.
A Buccaneer sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
He got the fucking sack. I had the right play call, too.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw, Stafford. That is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Jamal Agnew, incomplete.
Let's get out the half.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Let's just get out the half. Let's get out the half.
Likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
We got Bacon Bucks on the mic, man. We got him on the game, man. He's live, we live. Man, we got, man, he's 400-something in the nation, man. We riding 0-0 at half right now. Good ass game, defensive game right here, right now. He should have took the 3, I ain't even gonna lie. He should be up right now, 3-0. I can't even lie, no lie, that's no cap.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Should be 3-0 Bucks.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, it should be 3-0 Bucks.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it in a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Now the second down throw on target and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
The tackle made.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. First down, here's a run with Peterson.
Let's go.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called.
Oh, come on, baby!
Quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that.
Bank in, we go out.
They'll run on first down.
We bank in, we go out. Let's go.
He's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down now. It's Johnson, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Come on, put him on a stretcher. Put him on a stretcher, baby. Put him on a stretcher.
Again, it's Johnson.
Put him on a... Ah, you got to hold your fucking block.
Johnson got there. No, he did not.
Bunting on the tackle. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Here we go with Johnson. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now
let's go.
First and
What
goal.
you need, Jazz? We're going to get you. I'm about to get y'all some
and
food.
that is going to do it for
I
this
gotta go to
third
work.
quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on
And I
EA
just got your code.
Sports.
Let's go. Come on, I need to put this
First
thing
and
in
goal
there
at
right
the 1.
now.
They'll run it with Johnson.
Put this thing in there right now.
To the end zone, touchdown Detroit. Taking it in from a yard out. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. So we have a score to report after all. How about this?
Whoa. Stop the press. Yeah, I know. I just broadcasted.
Man, we got the Bucks banking, man. We got the game at 7-0 right now. We have a hell of a game going on right now.
Our crack
Hell of
researcher just
a
handed us a
hell of a
note.
game going on.
We haven't had a scoreless tie in the NFL since 1943. 43.
And we will not have history here in this one, partner. Our first points of the game come in the 4th quarter.
I don't think that either one of us saw this game
Odie.
unfolding this way when it all began.
No, absolutely not. But hey, now it's still just a one-score game, so don't go anywhere. A lot more to play for.
Come on, let's go. Fourth quarter, fellas.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now, after the
run.
touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter.
He's a runner. Come on, watch the run.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
He was brought down at the 26.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Again, it's Jones.
There we go.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down.
Taken down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
There we go.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Go D.
Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Oh, what a fucking dive. I tried to jump it.
Before he's out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
That was a hell of a dive. Hell of a dive.
Now a first down carry by
There we go.
Jones.
Hold him.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down and 4, Brady.
Oh, I couldn't get in front of it.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to get his man out of the backfield, complete. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And it's
come on, True.
As they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 30. 15 yards on the play, first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And a catch right side by Evans. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Gosh, given the time of the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Jones. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
Let's go, D.
He's back to throw. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 14. Brady to Evans that time. First down Tampa. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's McCoy. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
What a fucking catch. What a fucking catch. I'm on the edge of the seat right now, fellas. On the edge of the seat.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And yes, he's in.
Oh, you got to be kidding me! A fucking screen for 6.
Tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Oh, man. The pressure. I'm on my edge of my seat right now, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
Football game.
On the
Ryan
edge of
Suckup
my
on for the
seat.
point after.
Me and Bacon done have some great-ass games, man. I'm talking about insane games.
And we are tied here in the 4th.
Game at 7.
Insane
Bradley
games.
Kenyon to kick off for Tampa Bay.
This is like one
Even
of
at
5
7
we done
now as they
had.
kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Oh, let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Stafford.
Oh!
Picked off by Sean Murphy Bunting, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Do it way too fucking early.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Tie game, probably time for one final play here. What do you do in this spot?
Now you're thinking about Hail Mary. You've got to find a way to heave it all the way towards the end zone and give yourself a chance. Your time management sheet tells you with this.
Come on!
You don't get cute and try and get 2 plays, because if you try that, that's all you're
Ah,
gonna
not
do.
you was on Bacon. That's who I'm playing right now.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules.
That's who I'm with.
Remind us
That's who
how
I'm
this
locked
goes,
up with
partner.
right now.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball,
Me and Bacon
scores a
locked up
touchdown,
right now.
they win the
Crazy game.
If they kick a field goal,
Crazy
though,
game.
or don't
That's my
score,
homie, man. We
the
play
other
all the
team
time.
gets a
That's
possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the
Ah,
game.
let's go, man. We got to lock in on this series right
As
here,
the kick's
man.
away.
Got to lock in on this series. Got to lock in. Got to lock in, man. Got to lock in.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets double, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Carrier. Devin White on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play.
And what will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. First throw in overtime for Stanford. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. I know they may want to go for this, but the smart play probably to punt it, even given the field position, right?
In a sense, you honor what they've done all game. And this is a defense that's held the score down, kept it tight, kept you right in it. And they're really jonesing for one more shot. Give it to them. Let them play defense for you and give you a better chance to win the game.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Play football right here. Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They'll go again to Jones.
There we go.
Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Let's stay focused, man. Let's stay focused, y'all.
What can Brady do now with his drive? It's caught. Jones. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. And the pressure too strong. Down he goes. Jared Davis, his 2nd sack of the night. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Room here to run. And
oh my fucking God.
Taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
There's no way.
Operating from the gun, Brady.
Bro, sit on the shoot.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a deep ball there on
he
2nd
fucking
down,
overthrew him.
Lined up incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And it's 3rd and short.
Trufant on the coverage.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is
oh my God, he fucking overthrew him. Oh my God.
From the gun, Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one.
Oh my God.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, man. Oh, man. Great game. Hello?